What's going on this morning? It's Barrett from Keeper. I've already received a handful of questions asking the differences between the new Turin SD40 and the DF64 Turin. So the DF64 Turin is flat burr. It's same size as Super Jolly Burrs. This is conical burr, so it's a little bit different. It's more like your Barazzas, maybe an inch zero. I also have this grinder to the right of me. It's the Precision GS0. It also has conical burrs. So I'm actually just going to grind using both of them. You can hear the differences between the two, and then I'm going to brew some shots real quick. So I've pre-weighed 18 grams in each. Let's start with, I guess, the SD40. Couple pumps of the bellow, and that's all that really ever comes out, not a whole lot. So you heard that. Now let's do the DF64. It's a different noise, maybe a little bit more high pitch. So a quick comparison of them not grinding. Kind of more of a gear sound. It's more of a motor hum sound. So I'm going to go ahead and brew a shot. I'm actually going to WDT both of these, as I do find both of them to be maybe a little more clumpy than my liking. I use Eureka Atom 75 quite a bit, and I don't really WDT much. Let's get those distributed. And a nice tamp. Let's purge. And I hope these are dialed in. I've had them taken apart so many times for some videos. I pulled a shot this morning, but I'm hoping that it's right where I want it. It's got a little bit of channeling, but not too bad. So here's the SD40. Pretty decent crema. I mean, it's about what I like to see. You can see it kind of hanging on the side of the cup, so it's pretty thick. Let's give it a try. Pulled really nice. This is a honey process by Good Brothers. Or it's not really a honey process, it's a new type of process, but it reminds me of some of the honey processed beans, so really quite good. Let's set up to brew a shot out of the DF64. Okay, got my portafilter cleaned out, and let's do the exact same thing with the DF64. So, a lot fluffier, I think. Out of the DF64, I've obviously used it quite a bit more than the new SD40. But it's a nice fluffy grind, I always find, especially when you use the dosing cup and then you dose into the portafilter. Let's give it a quick flush. This is my HX machine, so I'm not used to doing the flush every time. And I'm going to reposition. fairly even, just a little slow, but I like them a little bit slow, especially with these type of beans. Okay, there's the DF64. Let's give this shot a try. Looks about the exact same color. I'll tilt down. Same color. Definitely nice amount of chroma, just the oils and everything that have come out. Let's give it a try, and I'll just kind of talk you through. It's hard to explain, but just talk you through the differences between the two. So, right off the bat, this is so much more bright in flavor than the SD40. I would say that the SD40 definitely has more body. It's more well-rounded. Now, that might sound like a better thing. To a lot of people, that's maybe not necessarily a better thing. Sometimes you want that extra bite, or you want that extra clarity that you get out of the flat burr. And what do I mean by clarity? Well, in my opinion, it's you can really pick out some of these specific flavors. So, for example, one of the reasons why I use this Good Brothers is it tastes a whole lot like raspberry. It's the process. They leave some of the cherry on, and it gives the bean a real fruity flavor. With the SD40, I didn't get near as much. It was more like, it was just a really good espresso shot. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't boring. It was just very drinkable. Someone that might not drink espresso every day, I think would just be like, wow, this is great espresso. Go over to the DF64, and I would say maybe beans like this, someone that's really into it is really going to appreciate the flavors that come out of this. Someone that maybe isn't as used to it might say, oh wow, they might think it's sour, but it's actually, I wouldn't say it's sour, it's just really bringing out the notes, because I know what true espresso sour tastes like, and it's not sour. So there is quite a difference between these two. I think both of them would be great on your counter. A lot of people are going to probably like this one for espresso more. This one maybe for more of your V60 Chemex. Maybe just have like a normal coffee pot or mocha pot. I think having both flat and conical is a really nice addition. I actually don't have my brats at my house, but I'm going to bring my brats back home. I'm going to show you the differences in burr sizes in this SD40. The SD40 burrs are actually a bit bigger than the Baratza ones. So, pretty cool little thing. Pretty cool grinder. I like them side by side. I think they both look really good. They're tilted about the exact same angle forward. The bases are a little bit different. Kind of like the power switch on the top of the base on the SD40 versus underneath. But I think y'all know some of those things about about the DF64. The power button was kind of one of those things that people did not care for its location. So I feel like they've addressed that over here. Settings, I'm on setting about 2 on my DF64. Now, as I've used this and cleaned it and taken it apart, my settings have changed a little bit. I'm on about setting 5.5 on this SD40. Now, granted, these are some medium roast beans. The beans that you use, you're gonna have different settings than I am for sure. So when you get this out of the box, that might be a good starting point between the, I don't know, 4 and 6 setting to get you going with the SD40. With your DF64, I started out around 10. I've tapered back a little bit as things have broken in. So let me know down in the comments. I want to do a much shorter video on just using a decibel meter. Someone asked about the noise differences, and you can tell these aren't grinding right now. That has a nice little hum. That has more of a gear sound. I think it's just more pitch difference more than how loud they both actually are, but they're actually both fairly quiet, especially for sub $500 grinders. So I'll do a quick decibel test just so that you can do a side-by-side comparison, flip back and forth, see what you think. But make sure to subscribe to my channel. A couple more videos coming on this. Thanks for watching.